I would work together with the party which I'm aligned with, the Progressives, to bring about legislation to enact change which would help to provide for a better transparent government. Now, saying that, I must point out, you can amend your constitution to assist it, but unless our society decides that it's going to be transparent, that the behavior of the citizens that are supposed to be in responsible places pass that message down to the entire country, all the legislation in the world, if their bad behavior continues, will not work. Remember, our country is reflective of its people. Our economy and getting Caymanians back to work. Getting them back to work, providing jobs for them, but getting them back to work in existing jobs. I'm not going to tell anyone that I believe we're going to have a country without work permits. That would be insane. Our population is too small. It doesn't work, right? But we have institutions, one in particular that has somewhere in the neighborhood of 230 work permits. How can that be at a time when people in my district of West Bay has no water, when their children come home to take a bath from school, has no electricity? When some houses you go to, you listen outside, you hear a generator running, and you wonder, well, what is that noise? Well, that is their electricity because their lights have been cut off and they have no money to pay for it. My manifesto speaks for itself. I'm kind of narrow-minded when it comes to the island because I think we need to start thinking in terms of community projects. We need to, if you're a representative of a community, although you're a representative of the whole country, you must look at your community first. Because there's a saying in the Bible that says you must clean the mote from thine own eye before you go clean it from your brother's. I believe in West Bay. What I'm going to fight for, once elected, with the support of the Progressives, is to put in place a training program, an adult training program, so that all people who wish to have further education, to be retooled, to take advantage of existing jobs and new jobs to come, will have that opportunity. I believe that you need to specifically put in place a hotel training school. We have one. The previous government spent the money on buying a hotel training school, or what was to be a hotel training school, only to let it just slip by and go to the side. We need to think this out very clearly. I have chosen the Progressives because I realize, what would I do once elected? How would I deliver on any of these promises to West Bay if I'm not aligned with a group? If I don't have that power base behind me that will put those plans in place, how am I going to do this? What am I going to be, an independent sitting out there in the wing, hoping that someone will endorse me? But there's a price for that, Ben. The price is, in order for you to get something done, it means that you have to horse trade. Do you understand? I think when the people of West Bay look into their memory, they will remember the man that stood against the government with all odds, with a small group of Caymanians who defied the government when they wished to build 2 islands in the North Sound and dredge it to death. They will remember that I was that man who headed that campaign. I didn't do it for me. I did it for all of us.